Hi, I'm Micah Metz with World Gospel Mission, and I am here with Mark and Serena Dunbar. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Good to be with you.
I was wondering as we start off, could you share a little bit about yourselves, where your ministry is, and what you do with World Gospel Mission?
Yeah, we're Mark and Serena. We have been with WGM for a little over 30 years. So we started out in Honduras for a little more than 20, and now we're in Saltillo, Mexico. Saltillo is about 3 hours south of Laredo, Texas, and a little bit west. We're in high desert. And our main ministries before was theological education and also work for a living, which is kind of a new partnership that WGM is forming, and we get to be the Latin American guinea pigs for work for a living, and we're loving it.
Great, that's great to hear. Could you share a little bit about what work for a living is and how that is working right now during this time of quarantine and isolation?
Yes, well, work for a living actually started in South Africa, and we are very engaged with what they're doing in South Africa. During the quarantine, what we are doing are offering online, be like mentoring sessions, teaching business principles as well as a worldview based on the Bible. And so we had 19 lessons that we gave, and with the goal of this is to form businesses, small businesses that will be operating using biblical principles. We have 8 students, and right now we finished those 19 sessions a week or so ago. And so now what we are doing, every day the students are presenting their business plan, and the rest of the students are giving healthy critiques of that, asking questions, giving different advice and everything. What we're going to go from here then, we're going to start a mentoring time where each of the students will be saying, okay, this is what I want to accomplish the following week regarding the business, and also this is something I want to accomplish this following week regarding my walk with God. And then once a week we'll be holding people accountable to that, asking how it's gone and everything, giving advice and different things like that. And so it's fun to get to know some of these people I didn't even know beforehand, and so it's fun.
Yeah, it's really been kind of fun during this COVID-19 experience because our ministries have expanded. Before we were teaching work for a living strictly in Saltillo, but now Mark's students are, where are they all?
I have one from Honduras, and the rest are from different parts of Mexico.
Wow.
And so
they're all over the place, no longer in
Yes.
one town.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I've had the same experience with my Bible studies. They've just been jumping in size and
Yeah.
location, and it's been kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's really cool. Do you think the response is partly due to people being hungry for interaction?
Yes, for one thing, they find themselves with some spare time, which before they probably didn't, and looking for interaction, and then as they grasp the concept that they themselves are able to start their own business, and we're giving them some tools that they need. One or two of the people actually joined the course thinking that we were going to be offering financial help or something. And we told them right up front that that's not our purpose. Our purpose is to talk about ideas, and especially biblical ideas. And lots of them, as they realize that God is very knowledgeable about finances and interested in our finances and everything, it kind of awakens them to a different idea about what relationship with God means.
Amen. That's awesome. That's great to hear that the ministry is growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting. one of the ladies that graduated from our Work for a Living class in Saltillo I started Bible study with her and another lady. And then she invited her mom, who lives in Monclova, which is 3 hours north of us. And then she invited her her sister, who lives in North Carolina. And so now we have this international
Yeah.
Bible study going, all because we were able to teach a class for Work for a Living right before the COVID started.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been
Wow.
fun seeing God at work.
Yeah. So the Bible study branched off of a Work for a Living class.
Right.
And
Yes.
so
Right.
you're in there. That's
The-
really cool.
The whole purpose of Work for a Living is, well, there's several purposes, but two main ones are to seed businesses using biblical principles and discipleship. And so that's one.
And bringing people out of poverty, whether that poverty is financial or mental. And a lot of times we have a poverty mindset, even as Christians, because we don't really know the whole biblical worldview. And so we need to
Mhm.
start changing the way we see things, changing our culture to actually be a biblical culture instead.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Supporters are watching this video. What are some things that they may be able to help with, as well as pray for both you guys and for your field?
Well, I would say in particular, in regards to the Work for a Living, pray for these 8 students. Some of the businesses were already started and some of them are brand new. Each of them have been injected with new ideas and everything. And it's so important to take knowledge beyond just academic learning and then starting to put it into practice. And so that would be, and all along we've been saying the fountain of all knowledge and wisdom is God. If you have a question, go to God.
Yeah.
And so that's my prayer for them, that these businesses will not just be businesses run by Christians, rather they will actually be kingdom businesses,
Mhm.
businesses that reflect kingdom values in every way. So that we need people to really be praying for that.
Mhm. I think financially right now, Mark and I have been able to join with the churches in Mexico, because unlike the US, who has an unemployment system set up for those who are unemployed, the church is actually the one that's giving out the food items and the things like that. And so if people want to help out financially to help give food items, whether it be rice or beans or whatever the basics are, they could probably give a money toward in our ministry account, but specify that it's for giving out food items for the people. Because what we like to do, we don't like our face before the food items that we give out. So what we do is we give it to the church pastors, and they then go into their community and give it out to different people.
Yeah.
We had one of the pastors, he said, well, I am now ministering to 14 new families because I've had this opportunity to give out food items to people. And so that it's been an opportunity for our pastors to get out and get to know people in their communities and help them out. But it's a hard time for the people. So we're praying for people there too. We have unemployment like never before.
But it's giving the church the opportunity to take the church outside the 4 walls of the building.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Well, thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure talking to you both.
Likewise.
Okay.